light stat. Lakers about ready to take their fourth free throw of the game, just 2:14 into this one. Largest free throw attempt differential in the last 15 playoffs. And LeBron James has been involved in 3 of those 4. And the Warriors back at 18 on that list as well. It has been a story. With more on LeBron, we welcome in the third member of our team, Chris Haynes.
Thank you, B.A. One of the storylines of this series has been LeBron James's lethargic play in the first half. We saw what happened in the first quarter. Did not take a shot, didn't score a point. And I asked LeBron about his approach this afternoon. And he said, see, listen, I'm a basketball player, first and foremost. He said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. And he says, look, with his team out there with D'Angelo Russell, he wants to empower those guys to play their role and find themselves. And he said in the second half, he said, that's where I feel I can turn it up if needed. He said, I haven't lost a step. He said, I want people to think that I'm out there and not the same Bron. He said, I'm just playing a little bit more conservative, and I'm going to pick my spots.
Well, and we saw that the other night. He had a good second half, as he's had throughout the playoffs. But I think at some point in this series, they're going to have to put him back in that point guard role and let him initiate action. As you see the Warriors now putting Anthony Davis in pick and rolls to draw him away from the basket and then looking for Gary Payton. You see Payton with an assist and then a bucket. Steve Kerr obviously called the timeout to make sure they were going to get to that action much more frequently.
Yeah, you don't see Steve Kerr call those early timeouts like that, so a quick adjustment. Davis gets by Green, but Green stands his ground. Davis misses. Here come the Warriors. Thompson on a setup by Curry. That one misses. Back tapped out. It was LeBron who got a hold of that. And now Curry. Nice dish. Nothing there for Payton. Inside Wiggins. Great ball movement by the Warriors. Buys him some space inside, and Wiggins able to lay it in. LeBron calls Chris C. Does that mean we can call him C? Or do we still have to call him Mr. Haynes?
I'll call it Mr. Haynes.
Okay. I like that. Thompson finds Draymond Green. Leaving it up for Wiggins. Lakers a little out of sorts defensively. As the Warriors, the team who led the NBA in passes, total passes this season. They're on an 8-0 run. They lead at 11-6.
Well, it's 3 straight possessions where they've had Anthony Davis's man, the guy he's guarding, set the pick, and they've gotten the ball back to the guy on the roll and been able to make the play. You see Payton coming up again now. They're going to put Anthony Davis in pick and rolls as much as they can.
Curry just grazes the front of the rim. Russell wants to push it. Russell guarded by Thompson. D'Angelo Russell lost the handle. Ball's loose. Vanderbilt secures it. Reeves gets in the paint and scores.
It's a great effort and play there. And here we go again with Gary Payton setting the pick. It's every time down the floor, putting Davis in pick and roll.
Up ahead, Russell. Going off the missed layup. Payton certainly active. You can tell the adjustment for the Warriors going small, and Payton becoming that X factor now with this particular group as Russell puts up a tough shot. Vanderbilt again. Right into the hands of Curry, though, and now Thompson out of the pack. James defending, shuts him off. Wiggins wide open for 3. And Vanderbilt on both ends. Jared Vanderbilt already with 4 rebounds.
I like this. LeBron James, second time already, going to his back in the post.
And that vintage fadeaway not there for LeBron James. That little modified sky hook a moment ago. And Green throws it out of bounds.
Well, the Warriors were 4 on 5 there. Something happened with Gary Payton. He's going to the locker room now. But he just stopped on this, and there was no one over there.
Payton left the floor. He ran through the tunnel into the locker room while that sequence was going on. And certainly Draymond Green in the free flow offense, you're expecting individuals in certain spots, and nobody was there. Warriors with another turnover. They have 3 already. Michael Green on the floor now. Reeves tried to thread the needle.
He thought Phil Handy was open.
Yeah.
And Phil in his day was a great shooter. Phil should have stepped. He said great pass. That's what Phil said. Great pass.
Jared Vanderbilt gets a nice hand on his way out. Dennis Schroeder will enter. Dante DiVincenzo on the floor as well. LeBron will get a breather in this first quarter. Pretty quick pace early.
Yeah, the Warriors could desperately use some of these other guys to make some shots.
Jordan Poole would certainly be in that category. He has struggled the last two games. Jordan Poole went for 21 in the first game of this series, but has combined for just 11 in games 2 and 3.
Yeah, 5 for 15 shooting. Thompson and Curry have made 33s already combined in the 3 games, shooting 47%. The rest of the team, 25 for 75.
Reeves continues his struggles here. He's had a lot of burden on his shoulders defensively. Hadn't quite got his offensive game going yet. JaMychal Green ends up wide open. DiVincenzo flies high. Collision. It's going to be Laker ball. DiVincenzo and Schroeder collide.
You've got to get a body on Dante DiVincenzo, one of the best guard offensive rebounders in the league, and he's going to come in on the run every time.
So the Warriors are missing Kevon Looney, still dealing with some after effects from the illness. Limited minutes he's able to give him. Reeves again, top. Looking down through Davis. Thompson on Davis. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Davis knocks it in. Got himself free and scores it. He's got 6 points here in this first quarter. Jordan Poole. Green gives it back to him. Open three-pointer. No good. DiVincenzo knocked it out of JaMychal Green's hands. Russell to Reeves. Reeves a little shot fake. Lays it in.
Well, the Lakers need more of that. Both teams would like to be out in transition, but the Laker offense in particular, their half-court offense has been very disjointed here early. Davis has had to bail him out twice at the end of the shot clock, really struggling. So the more they can get out in transition, the better.
It's an 8-0 Laker run that answers an 8-0 Warriors run. Lakers by 3. DiVincenzo for 3. No good. Warriors having a tough time from behind the stripe right now. They're 1 for 7. Davis spins off Green, falls down, but finds Reeves. No good on the 3. Oh, no look to DiVincenzo. Sets up JaMychal Green. Another miss. These are open three-pointers.
But that's today's NBA. Pass up a layup to throw it out for a 3. DiVincenzo had a layup there. Should have taken it.
Hachimura had the ball knocked out of his hand.